Normal ways of collecting information from your prospects and leads are often static, and they end up just in your CRM doing nothing, waiting for you to follow up and act on them. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to take lead information and a customer's pain point, pass that information from Chip to Google Sheets. Then from Google Sheets, you're going to pass it on to OpenAI, and then OpenAI will write a custom response email telling your prospect how your services are best suited for their use case. So this is going to use a new feature in Chip, which is the lead collection action. In this assistant, I've set up the name, which is a customer problem scoper. I've given a description and some instructions, which are basically along the lines of being a helpful assistant and customer support assistant. Really, for this demo, I want to show you one specific thing, which is the new action. So if you click new action, you can see that your assistants can drive your users towards specific goals. The one that we've enabled now is to collect contact details. So let's click that, and we want to push these details to our Google Sheet. So I'm now going to say that this is the customer problem scoper leads sheet and connect this to Google. Perfect. And then after that, I'm going to add just the first name. I'm going to create a custom field. So I want to create a custom field for what's your AI use case? Question mark. And I'll add that. That'll be a required field. And we also want to collect their email. Great. So now I have that, I can click continue. And those fields are going to show up in my Google Sheet once this information has been collected. So let's test that's working. I'm going to click share, and I've got the URL now. Let's go to Assistant and type in some information. So my name is Serge. My AI use case is a dental insurance plan checker that checks a patient's plan to see if the treatment is covered or not. My email will just use a test email, which is test@gmail.com. Then I can get into the conversation and talk with the assistant as per usual. I don't need to show you this right now. I want to push you to look at where this information is going to in Google Sheets. So let's go to Google Sheets and check that we have that information. Cool. In my Chip Google Sheets, you can see that I have the customer problem scoper sheet made for me. And inside I have a new row with the date, their name, that little bit of information that we collected from the user, and their email. Now I need to pass this to OpenAI, and we're going to do that using Zapier. I'm going to need to create a new Zap. I've called this the Chip Leads to Auto Welcome Email Generation Zap. I've connected my Google Sheet account, and now I need to select the customer problem scoper, and I'm going to select the first worksheet, which is the leads worksheet. Click continue and test the trigger. And this is looking for when a new row is created. And here we can see that we've pulled that first row with my name, a little bit about my problem use case, and my email. Let's continue with that record. Now I need to send that information to OpenAI so that I can generate the actual response email. So I've connected my OpenAI accounts, and that's going to ask you for your OpenAI API key. To get that, you need to go to OpenAI and look on their products. You want to go to the API login and create an account. Once you're inside, you're going to be able to create a new secret key, and you want to copy that information into Zapier when it's prompted for. So now I've connected my OpenAI account. I want to send a prompt to OpenAI, and here I'll click continue. I see that I'm connected, click continue, and then I want to send a prompt. So my prompt's going to look a little bit like this. I've written this earlier. Just in this prompt, I've said, you're an expert email copywriter, draft a welcome email for my client. My company is called Chip. Personalize the email by telling them which top 3 features in Chip would be helpful for their use case. We're given some parameters like it should be concise and that it should drive them to book a call at this meeting link in the email. So I'm going to copy all of this and bring that into our prompt. And I'm going to insert some data, which is their use case. This is their AI app use case. And then I need to add some information, which is from the spreadsheet, which is what's the AI use case, and that's going to be injected into the prompt after that colon. So we've got that set up. Let's close that. We want the temperature to be 0. That's fine. Let's keep all these settings the same and click continue. Let's test this step. As you can see, there is the response data that's just come back, and you can read it. It says, hello, prospect name. Welcome to Chip, the AI app that simplifies your dental insurance process. We understand that as a dental professional, you want to provide the best care for your patients without worrying about insurance coverage. That's where Chip AI comes in. Based on your use case, here's the best features, 1, 2, and 3, and it signs off and says, please book a meeting at this link. So let's click publish, and now we have our Zap producing these awesome personalized emails using OpenAI. And then we want to keep this going. Let's go to stay here and publish that. And we can add an extra step now and send this back to the Google Sheet. We could send this information onto HubSpot. We could pass this wherever we needed to. But this is just to show you how you can take lead information in Chip using our forms, pass it to Google Sheets, and then do whatever automations you want after that. I hope this was helpful, and have fun building.